setting in to throw here. And he's going to go down here. They are on him back around the 28. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. Gonna need something special here. 2nd and 20 following the sack. Darts looking to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. Now he takes it. He takes this down to the 24-yard line. Aiden Hutchinson, energetic as always after making the stick. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Starting at the 10. He dodged the tackle. And this gets out to the 30 before he stopped.
Malik Neighbors on the return. The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Darts back to throw. Short pass brought in. There's the stop. Play hits for 15 before it, though. And that's going to set up a Giants 1st down. Offense in the hurry up here.
1st down, New York.
And off to Scadaboo from the gun. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that gain. Tackled by Jack Campbell. Working quickly here.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Now Dart on 2nd down. Met at the catch point, and it's incomplete. A couple of defenders nearby. One of them makes the hit to break up that catch. 3rd down upcoming.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Got a man downfield. This is Neighbors. And he's going to get this one ahead for what looks to be about 20 yards, maybe even a little more, and that 1st down.
1st down, New York.
Scadaboo now from the gun. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
Cam Scadaboo, the ball carrier. Ryan Branch on the tackle. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up
after the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
28-yard line.
To throw, here's Dart. It's caught right side by Johnson. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
1st down, Giants.
Working inside the red zone. And he will score. Touchdown, New York.
To Theo Johnson. Touchdown,
it seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every rep, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
Yeah, I would agree with that, but there's also a lot more real estate for them to work with, right? Think of the receivers. They got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of these tight ends, they've got a ton of field to work with, and when they prove to the quarterback they can be a difference maker, he'll look for them.
That one splits the uprights. And lead now 21. The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. Return starts from the goal line. And he'll break the 15, but not get much further. Tough field position to start this one out.
At their own 16-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Goff working from the pistol. Throw left side, and St. Brown has it. And they're on it quickly there after that catch. So the gain's going to be to the 34-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Motioning one of the tight ends. Off the play fake. Here's Goff. And the catch in and out of his hands. Contact separating him from the football that time. Second down coming up. Continuing to throw it despite the game he's had, Brock. Coaches obviously still have faith in him despite all these interceptions.
Yeah, I think that's right. I think it's faith. And it's also like a sense of belief that, and they know, these coaches know, that this is where you've got to work through it. Not on the practice field, but in what gets really tough right here in game action.
Goff on second down. Finds a seam down the middle. And he is tagged right as he brings that one in, Brock. But a solid gain right up towards that midfield stripe. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Down the left sideline he goes. Racing towards the corner, and he's across. Touchdown, Detroit. Amon-Ra St. Brown. First return score, now he's got a receiving one, too. Bates now for the point after. This one splits the uprights. It is good. And it's down to a 14-point game.
Giants 28, Lions 14.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. He'll take this at the 10. Jukes away from one. He's stopped on the run back at the 27.
On the return. The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The New York offense ready to get going here. It's first and 10. Back to throw. Here starts. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5 at the 32-yard line.
Dart now on second down. And this throw is going to be incomplete. Third down.
Darts pass.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Cling to that lead and find a way to convert this third down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
Escapes a defender. There's the stop, but 22 yards given up before it. And it's going to be a New York first down.
Obviously, a defense wants to take away all the reads and prevent any kind of big throw for the first down. Fine. Well, this QB, he'll just lower his head and gash the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game.
Gets this to OBJ. And this is going to be run out of bounds. Play goes for about 16 before he stepped out. And that will make it first down Giants.
A gain of 16 yards.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the third quarter. The Giants up multiple scores and on their way if they can keep this up to closing this one out. So first and 10 now from the 30. Now Dart. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. Well, he already has himself one interception in his game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
Neighbors with the catch. And he's able to take this one down to the 25.
To number 1.
Dose of the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 6.
Flowing on third. Here's Dart. Right back to Neighbors, and he's got it. Look at this effort. Just enough driving forward. Gets them the first. Offensive line fast.
First down, New York.
Driving forward with Scatteroo. And he has enough room to gain about 4. Offense up to the line fast.
Roger McCreary on the stop. A gain of 4.
Second down throw here from Darts. Brings it in. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
First and goal, New York.
Your start now. And the Rush is going to win this rep. They get to him. Working quickly here.
Darts sacked. A loss of 3 yards.
On second down, Dart. And that one's going to be incomplete. Third down coming up.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback down there, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. QB super fortunate that ball wasn't picked. And incompletion, still pretty good for the defense, too.
On third and goal, it's Dart. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Picked off by Ennis Rakestraw. And he's going to score on the pick six. Touchdown, Detroit. You get a pick six. You get a pick six. These defenses, Brock, wow, they have competed. Seeing who ends up with the best highlight of the game, huh?
A highlight? You're going to call a pick six and multiple? Highlight, Kate?
No, even if it's your defense doing it, come on, B-Rock.
No highlight for a quarterback.
Bates extra points. He is up and good. And that cuts the lead to 7.
Giants 28, Lions 21.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. Starting at the 10. He dodged the tackle. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
On the return, the Giants take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Here goes Dart to the air. Screen here for Scatterboo. Taken down, but not before he picks up 11 on the play. And that gives New York the first. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
First down, New York.
On right to Scatterboo. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
We've reached the 2-minute warning in Detroit. Giants feeling lucky with a 7-point lead. This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Here's Scatterboo again. Across midfield to the 45. Inside the 25. He will go. Touchdown, New York.
Touchdown, New York.
Wow, great stuff there, Brock. He busted that one open, got downhill, and got in for 6. Huge run there.
Yeah, and this is how you break a game open. He found that lane, and he was gone. What a tremendous effort in the blocking scheme there to just spring him enough so he could take it to the house.
The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. Dortch now to return it. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
The Lions take over first and 10.
All right, Lions just about ready. First and 10. Goff to the air now. He's got it over the middle. Brought down there after a gain of about 14 yards. And that's going to give the Lions the first down.
14 yards.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
Down a couple of scores, but still some time left and 3 timeouts as well. It's first and 10. They go play action with Goff. Fights off a defender and brings it in. And they'll get to him here. Play finally put to an end after about 15 yards gained, and they got that first down too. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first.
Lions, first down.
Off play action, Goff. What a difference a play makes. This one not working out in their favor. He's home to the ground. The Giants using their first timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Multiple ways to attack. Here's 2nd and long. After the sack, Goff. Into traffic, complete! And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line.
I'll say this, Kate. This quarterback's got some courage right there. He throws it into double coverage, and he's got a guy there in coverage who's already picked him off, and he don't care. Kind of like that gunslinging attitude, but you better be careful the next time around.
And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up fourth down. Well, this just hasn't been the game they've wanted score-wise, Brock, and it has them as a result of that feeling like they've got to keep putting it up and taking chances here till the end.
And I'd say, Kate, right there, that was the kind of chance. When you get a one-on-one, you've got to find a way to win it, but this defense has been doing their job.
So this one will not get it done. They're going to turn this over on down. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Short pass brought in. On the move, past the 40. And he's going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. Working fast as that clock ticks down.
A gain of 34 yards. First down, Giants.
This might be a free play for him. This one won't be reeled in, but they had that green light to take the shot, and they did. Looked like somebody on the defense jumped the snap. Offsides call helps him out. It's only 5 yards to go now on 1st down. Oh, he's got it. It's in close. And he has partner. That locks up this victory. Timeout called, and that's going to be the second for New York. One left to burn now. Now, they don't need points anymore, Brock, but can they resist piling on? Let's see. It's 1st and goal. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. The timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ball game.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 2-yard line.
This could be our last, maybe second to last snap here. Scattaboo goes up and over for the touchdown.
Touchdown, New York.
Well, can't fault him here, Brock. Who's going to pass up one last chance to score on your way out the door, right? A nice little closing moment for him in this victory.
Who's going to turn?
And that one is no good. Didn't even come very close to sneaking that one in, so leave that score as is. Built some momentum, and they want to capitalize. They're lining up for an onside attempt. And no luck, the Lions there to recover. Ooh, Brock, I think it's pretty safe to say there might be some words exchanged at midfield following this one, huh? Definitely did not need to try that onside kick.
No, that one failed, and all it did was escalate the emotion. There's no question. We've seen some salty handshakes at the end of the game. Hey, keep those cameras rolling because there's going to be some explaining to do for that one.
All right, this is going to be the final play of the game.
On the coverage defensively.
Here he goes, one final shot. Trying to push deep downfield. And their final effort is going to hit the ground incomplete. But no reason not to throw it long there, as this game is over. So it's a win for the visiting Giants.
The unmistakable New York skyline to the east. And we are across the river on the Jersey side at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Minnesota Vikings and the New York Giants. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. And off we go from East Rutherford. Price now to return it. Not how you want to start things on offense. Early problems with the kick return. They're going to be backed up inside their own 20-yard line. Now here's Aaron Jones. And his initial touch, good for a couple. It'll be second down.
Marvell Reese on the tackle. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 21-yard line.
They'll put Addison in motion. A fake to Jones. Now Murray to throw. Moving to his left. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete. The intended receiver was Justin Jefferson. And third down coming up. Out of the pistol, it's Murray. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
34-yard line.
Throwing right away is Dart. That's caught. It's Tyrone Tracy. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Tyrone Tracy.
From the 38 now, here's second and 6.
At the 38-yard
Operating from the gun, it's Dart. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
6 yards to go.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down. They'll indeed go for it, and it's Dart. That's taken in. And he's going to get there. He's got the first down. What great awareness after the catch. He gets enough to move the chains.
First down.
A run with the man out of Purdue. That's Tyrone Tracy. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
Looked like that might have been an RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like you might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off and there was nowhere for that running back to go. Contrary to what all of the fans at home think, I don't have rooting interest in any of these games. But as you know, when it comes to tight ends, there's no bigger fan than this guy right here. I want to see them be able to connect, especially on those big plays downfield. And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
They'll go, and here's Dart. That's complete, and it is Beckham. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. What a time for his first catch as they get the conversion on fourth down. Good start this drive so far. Another 1st and 10. To the air once more is Dart. We'll get this into the hands of Neighbors. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
More yards. That's another Giants first down.
Now the former Sun Devil, it's Cam Scatterboot. And they continue to churn out first downs. What a drive. It continues now with 1st and goal.
Another Giants first down.
Out of the gun, here comes Dart. Left side in the hands of Neighbors. And they'll get him down right around the 5-yard line.
A gain of 5.
On second down, Dart. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. Here's Dart. They try to work the screen with Scatterboot.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
This has been quite the drive. 3 points would kind of feel like a letdown, so they're going to go for it here on 4th and goal. That is incomplete. The defense coming up big in the red zone. It's a turnover on down. On 1st down, it's Murray. This is intercepted. Picked off by Jason Pinna. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. The kick is good. However, there is a penalty flag down. The defense might have gotten a head start. (7-0) is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Price now to return it. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
They'll run it with Jones to begin this drive. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. Vikings football as we begin this second quarter. They've got it 2nd down and 6 to begin. A give to Jones, heading right. And he'll be brought down past the 30. That is good enough to move change 1st down.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on 3rd down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in 3rd down. I want to get all of my conversions on 1st and 2nd down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs. It almost seemed like the defender was getting the play call sent into his helmet, just like the quarterback, because he knew the play before they even snapped the ball, and that play had no shot. Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his 1st and 2nd read, but what they fail to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
Murray on 3rd down. He finds his big receiver, that's Jennings. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. He's no longer a Niner, but I guess 3rd and Jawan still translates. They convert for the 1st down. And they will get another play off. We have reached the 2-minute warning. We'll come back to MetLife Stadium after this. Momentum building here. On this drive, they go again, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they give it to Jones. A modest gain.
Aaron Jones,
maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
Carter on the stop. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 33-yard line.
Working out of the gun, Murray. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
He was looking for Jordan Addison that time. And that'll set up 4th down. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. On 4th down, it's Will Riker time for this Viking field goal.
A 50-yard attempt.
Riker's kick is good. And the Vikings are on the board. It's 7-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
He'll get across the 20, mark him down on 23-yard line.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
On first and 10, here is Dart. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Pass intended for Johnson, and it'll bring up second down.
And that sideline just cannot believe their guy did not come down with that play. I mean, that's as easy as it gets. But frankly, don't blame him. I mean, that's a play at this level you just have to make. Your teammates are dependent on it.
And they're going to mark him down up past the 35. So, from the 36, it is first and 10.
Giants, first down.
Out of the shotgun, it's Dart. A throw behind his man, can't reel it back in. And that'll go down as an incompletion.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. In some rhythm, the drive rolling. Here's another first and 10.
And the Giants first
to the air again goes Dart. And it's caught right side by Beckham.
Dart's pass.
Here comes second and 4.
Odell Beckham. It's a pickup of 6.
They'll run out of the gun with Scalabrine. And he's all the way down to the 15-yard line. Good play calling rhythm. Drive continues. Another first and 10.
That's another Giants.
Looking to throw. It's Dart. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
All right, so the ball falls incomplete, but I think what it does now, Mike, is it allows you to stop the clock, get in the huddle, take a deep breath, and now your play caller has to give you the best play. Go get points here before the half and try to build something going into halftime. Well, if you're going to target him in the end zone, you better come correct, man, because this guy, he embraces those moments of one-on-one coverage when it matters the most, and I think he just saved 6 by getting his hands on that one.
Out of the gun, third down. It's Dart. Pass complete to Neighbors. And the Giants are looking at a first and goal. He takes it all the way down to the 2. Now a timeout. Giants, that is their second. This has been some kind of march downfield now. Can they pay it off with 6? It's first and goal. He'll get this forward. No signal. They're going to mark him down at the 1. Now here's timeout. They're going to take it with 8 seconds remaining until the break. From the 1, second and goal. To throw is Dart. Now a screen set up for Tracy.
Touchdown, Giants.
Point after try, forthcoming. He's got it. The Giants extend their advantage to 14-3.
14. Vikings 3.
The clock showing 5 seconds remaining in this half as the kick's away. Price now to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Now Murray on first down. Looking for Jefferson deep downfield. It hangs up a bit too much. It's intercepted. Picked off by Paulson Adebo. So, one half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. This returnable from the 4. He's across the 20, taking down just shy of the 25.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. So now they'll pitch it out here. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman, sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the gain to nothing.
2nd and 10. Throwing. Dart. That one thrown behind his target, and it'll be incomplete.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Now facing 3rd down and 10. Throwing is Dart. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he'll try to get to the marker, but he's going to wind up a yard or 2 short.
8-yard gain. It's 4th down.
They will indeed go as they look to throw. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he's going to have the 1st down. So taking a chance there, playing with the lead, but it works out for them. That lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. Late Cashman up from the linebacker's spot to make the tackle.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 43-yard line.
To the air on 2nd down. Dart. He's got a man down the field. It's Austin. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
31 yards. And the Giants 1st down.
On 1st down, Dart. Quick throw, taken in. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
Up 2nd and 1.
Now it's 2nd
at the
and 1.
17-yard line.
A run straight ahead, that's Scalable. And he will have the 1st down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chains.
That's another Giants 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Operating from the gun, it's Dart. This one grabbed by Austin.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting up.
Scatterboo to the end zone. Touchdown, Giants.
That's what you call a statement drive right there, Mike. You've got the lead, 2nd half of the ball game, and you can feel on this defense. And this is about as good as it gets. Long drive, and then you get down there tight, and you're able to punch it in on the ground and just continue to extend this lead.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From a yard deep, he's going to bring it out. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
They'll put Addison in motion. A fake to Jones. Now Murray to throw. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. Picked off by Javon Holland. And
it.